Thanks, Lydia. Hi, I'm John Henney, and today I'm here to talk to you about the accounting and financial aspects of Ring-a-Ding and why this is a fantastic business venture which is necessary to ensure that Parker Brothers and Hasbro has a very successful future. In order to understand why this is such a beneficial business investment, we must really understand the current gaming market that exists today in 2016. In this market, video games and electronic gaming platforms dominate the majority of age demographics over the age of 12. Because of this, many game companies have had to resort to making games aimed at a younger demographic between ages 6 to 12. Tabletop games and board games, on the other hand, have been dominated by independent game makers who often will use crowdfunding via Kickstarter to launch their projects. For Hasbro, Mattel's parent company, they're not used to struggle. In 2011 and 2012, their stock was at an all-time low, but they were able to increase revenue to being a successful corporation today. Parker Brothers is currently using $1.2 million in sales per annum. Because of this, Parker Brothers needs Ring-a-Ding to boost sales and secure its successful future. In order to frame a strong picture of what good accounting for this project would look like, I've adjusted the financials of a typical independently crowdfunded game, but adjusted it for a larger corporate project. Corporate America, an independent game which is deemed one of the most successful independent tabletop games of the past 5 years, was very successful and critically acclaimed, but unfortunately didn't make a lot of money. Off of 1,300 units, only a $9,000 profit was made. The developers of this game said that this was due to too low of a price point at $40. Our manufacturer suggested retail price would be $40 to $50 per unit, still significantly cheaper than your average video game, but still competitive compared to independently manufactured games as well. $40 per unit times 30,000 units is $1.2 million, enough to get Parker Brothers out of the hole. However, $45 per unit times 50,000 units, which could probably be sold in 2 or 3 financial quarters, is $2.25 million. This is a low price per unit, and this number of units can still save Parker Brothers. In terms of development costs, we have an advantage being mass-produced as opposed to independent. The typical batch of independently produced games is about 1,300, while we'll be manufacturing 50,000. Our costs are mostly going to come from manufacturing, the printing, and the promotional tour in which we target that key millennial mom demographic. A typical development cost of independent games is about 30 to 70,000. For us, it's going to be a bit more than that. Shipping from printers in itself is a $24,000 expense when you're dealing with 50,000 units. Social networking and blog posts are important, but they're only accounting for $9,600 of the total budget. Our Across America tour to promote Ring-a-Ding is going to run $65,000. However, this is going to get us on Good Morning America and help promote this game to young moms in key cities across the country. Our product design costs would be about $5,000, lawyers and patents would be $7,000, printing could run between $100 and $125K, while parts and balls would be about $15,000 when mass produced. Shipping would be $24,000, blog and social networking $9,600, the $65,000 for the Across America tour, and $25,000 allocated towards focus groups, and another $5,000 for social media management would give us a total cost of $250,000 to $280,000. We believe that we can successfully sell over 2 million units in the next 2 financial quarters, and eventually over the next 5 years, sales will stabilize and we can have $1 million in sales per each year. This is not only enough to save the company from bankruptcy, but it allows Parker Brothers to have more funds to invest in joint ventures with other Hasbro brands. Our goal is to stabilize these sales because we want to make Ring-a-Ding a fabric of gaming culture. As a successful brand, this game will still generate money long into the future. Thank you very much.